Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's Eddie Smith's Life. And I want to talk to you about saying no. And I also want to talk to you about how most coaches, I say most coaches, work with the challenges that people have. Now, saying no is a big problem for a lot of people. They think it's rude, they are not assertive enough, etc., etc. But why is that? And I see it a lot in coaching with coaches that they want to solve these things with like how to blah 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 in 10 steps, how to say no in 10 steps, etc., etc. But what I seldom see is that they are talking about the real cause of the problem, the root of the problem. And it's like, when you have a headache, you take an aspirin and the headache goes away. But when you have these headaches like every day, then there's more to it. Then the aspirin is just a quick solution, but you don't search for the real cause of the problem, which is maybe stress or something else. That's what you should be looking for. And that's the same with this saying no thing. I read an article the other day that gave these kind of tips to saying no, like using the broken record technique. Never heard of it, but okay. Using the delay technique, negotiating the problem, having healthy boundaries, learn to be assertive, know that you have the right to say no, stop being a people pleaser, be clear, concise, and confident in your response, etc., 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 which are all good things, don't get me wrong. And for most of the people, they will work. But for a lot of people, these things are just the aspirin. So it is really important that you find what is the root of the thing that causes you not to say no. And the other problem is that most of the times you think what the problem is, like, oh, I don't have confidence enough, or blah blah blah. But often it is a blind spot, and you can only figure it out by going into a discussion with somebody and by really digging deep and layer after layer and finding what that real problem is. And once you have, or you know what the real problem is, then you can work on a solution. And even this how-to list, right? It takes some time. We go over these things too easily. If I read one of these things, stop being a people pleaser, right? That's right. But how do you do it? That's just the thing. And is that what you are doing? So that's what I wanted to point out in this live video, that whatever is stopping you from reaching a goal, or whatever is stopping you in your personal development to be happy, for example, stop using these how-to in 10 steps or whatever. Try to find the real problem, and then you can work on a solution. So, Eddie Smith, if you have some trouble finding the real root of the problem, contact me and we'll have a talk. And I guarantee we'll find the root of the problem. Have a great month, everybody. It's the beginning of the month, so happy new month, and catch you later. Bye-bye.